Hey guys, welcome back to Film Spire. Today we'll talk about 4 of the most disgusting Dr. Pimple Popper moments ever. Let's head into it. Number 4. Blackheads.
Please, hopefully you won't get any new ones. So a little pressure right here on your nose. You know what? We got...
In her latest Instagram video, Dr. Pimple Popper got back to work along with the rest of us, kicking her Monday off with a series of blackhead extractions on a patient's back. In the clip, the dermatologist and TLC host uses her trusty comb down extractor to remove the blackheads, more smoothly and safely than pinching them, which can cause irritation. Adjacent to the blackheads, she notes, are brown spots, known as benign seborrheic keratosis, a type of non-cancerous skin growth that can typically develop in older adults. Blackheads are extremely common, affecting up to nearly 50 million people every year. They tend to form when a combination of oil and dead skin cells clog your pores, and take on their distinctive color when sebum exposed to the air undergoes the process of oxidation. Thankfully, if you're dealing with blackheads yourself, there are simpler ways to get rid of them. For mild cases, the dermatologist Heidi Waldorf, MD, recommends starting with an over-the-counter cleanser containing salicylic acid. Clay masks, pore strips, and retinol creams can help too. Number 3. A monstrous ear cyst.
Snip the rest of that sack out, otherwise it can come back.
Dr. Pimple Popper is serving up some top shelf pops on Instagram this week. This is what we in the biz call a good one. Dr. Sandra Lee MD wrote in the caption for her latest Instagram video, posted Thursday night. In the video, the California-based dermatologist treats a patient with a cyst on his ear, right at the spot where the ear joins to his head. Lee makes a circular incision over the bump, and she digs around with her tools. She realizes the cyst is very contained. It looks like I can see the sac wall very easily, so I'll probably be able to take it out, she says, noting that it's almost like a pillar cyst. And then the true pimple popping magic happens. Lee grabs hold of something in there, gives it a tug, and out comes a stunningly long train of cysty goodness, sac and all. Aw, this is a cute one, Lee says as she pulls it out. Thank you for coming all the way over here for this. Alright, we'll show you that one, she adds when the removal is done with. You're gonna like that one. Number 2. Millium cyst.
For this. You're alright, huh?
I'm fine. No.
I got my mind on a millium, and a millium on my mind. Legendary. In a new Instagram video posted Thursday, Sandra Lee treats a patient with a juicy millium cyst next to his eye. What is a millium cyst? According to Healthline, a millium cyst is a small white bump that forms when keratin, the protein found in our hair and nails, gets trapped beneath the skin. They often appear in groups and tend to be found on the nose and cheeks. In the video, Lee pokes into the millium cyst with a metal tool, and then squeezes out the white gunk inside. The millium cyst certainly isn't the biggest thing we've seen here, but we gotta say, it does pack a surprising amount of white goo. Under my breath, I whisper yes 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 with every squeeze. One commenter wrote, "Something wrong with me." Number 1. Inflamed nose.
This looks like it's pretty normal right here. Your tip of your nose here?
Sure.
Many people with body insecurities try their best to hide the lingering concern. But when that insecurity is a smack dab in the middle of your face, concealing isn't really an option. That's the exact situation Steven is in. Aside from wearing his pandemic essential face mask, Steven always has the biggest insecurity on display, his inflamed red and bulbous nose. In an exclusive teaser for the newest episode of Dr. Pimple Popper on Discovery Plus, the dermatologist has a socially distanced meeting with Steven to talk about his unfortunate case of rhinophima. The condition causes Steven to have an enlarged nose, which he's lived with for the past decade. Over the past few years, however, the condition has gotten worse. Rhinophima is associated with rosacea. It's sort of a form of rosacea, Dr. Lee tells Steven, but it typically happens in the nose, and you get a thickening of the skin and it's really oily. Besides being cosmetically undesirable for some patients, severe rhinophima can also block the nasal passages, making breathing difficult. Contrary to myth, rhinophima is not caused by alcohol use and abuse, which Dr. Lee commented on a previous video. It's incorrect that rhinophima is due to excess drinking of alcoholic beverages, she previously said. While alcohol can certainly exacerbate the condition, so can other trigger factors, such as sun exposure, stress, exercise, spicy foods, caffeine, to name a few. Though Dr. Lee can try to remove the rhinophima and reshape the nose, the famed derm is concerned that Steven's rosacea is still active. I'm going to try to treat Steven's rhinophima using my surgical electrocautery tool, to really shave this down and resculpt the nose. But in Steven's case, I'm also looking at his active rosacea and making sure that whatever I do doesn't exacerbate that and also trigger more growth of his rhinophima. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.